Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping back into AFK Journey, and we're going to talk about re-rolling. I'm going to give you my thoughts on re-rolling. Is it necessary in this game or not? If you really want to do it, it is very quickly. And then we're going to talk about some characters that, if you want to re-roll, you definitely want to keep an eye out for them. So, lots to talk about, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. So this game is launching in just 2 days. Super excited for that. March 27th, and everybody's going to be able to play. And typically in these kinds of games, people like to reroll. Now, my philosophy on rerolling, I don't think is really necessary. I typically go with the flow, and so I don't typically reroll. However, I do know that there are some people out there who really like it. They want to optimize really early. This game here, I don't really feel it's necessary because you've got so many things happening in this game where you're getting a ton of characters very quickly. So let's just talk about this event right here. So we go into this event right here. This is an all-hero event where you're getting all copies of all heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy right here. And as you log in every single day and get copies of all these A-level heroes, you are running your way, you're running through this up here. It goes all the way up to 154 days, and you get copies of S-level heroes. And you won't get dupes. Once you get an S-level hero, it takes it out of the pool, so then you have opportunities to get the other S-level heroes. So no dupes at all. And then you get all the heroes. I think it's really cool that way. So some of the heroes you're going to get through your 10 pull and your 20 and your 30 pull, you're going to be able to ascend pretty quickly. I like this event. I think this event is going to be there for global because it does go on for quite a while. So I do like it. You go to rewards here, you can see what you get. You got the Hypogeans and the Celestials here. Here's your S-level heroes and then your A-level heroes here. So you're going to work through them pretty quickly as you work through this throughout the day and just log in every day, right? 154 though, this is going to go for a while. So that's one reason why I don't really feel like re-rolling is really necessary. The other piece is the game flows really well. There is a lot that you can do with pretty much any hero in this game really early on, and then mid-game you start to optimize a little bit more, and then late game you definitely optimize and want to be a little more specific on your characters, who you're ascending, things like that. So the game, really not necessary, but if you really want to do it, what you're going to do is you're going to go into here, you're going to hit your settings button, go to others, and then you're going to switch characters. Now this here, create new character, look at all these characters that I have on the PTR. So this is also going to be dependent on how many servers they're going to be at launch. We don't know yet. So one thing to take a look at first and foremost is how many servers are there. They may launch with a couple, they may only launch with one. The other way that you can do this is you can go to account, and then you can switch your account using your email address. So you create new accounts using different emails. That's going to be the best way to do it that I have found. So right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to switch characters over to my PTR2 character right down here because we're going to go through, we're going to do my first 20 polls. Now, as you work through the game in like 3.5 minutes, you're going to get access to your first 10 poll. You can either do your 10 pull there, or you can wait for it in Hollowstone. It really doesn't matter. But that first 10 pull is going to give you Cessia, who is a great character and definitely worth investing in. Once you get through that first 10 pull, or once you get to that point in the game, then you're going to continue on. At 5.5 minutes, you're going to be right here in Hollowstone, where you're going to unlock your mail, and then you're going to collect everything, right? So you go into here. Your first 10 pull is from this right up here. Look at that. I got my second 10 pull. So you're going to see what that third 10 pull does. So I got my first 10 pull here. I got my second one here on the second day. But this is what gives you access to that. You're going to go to follow us. You're going to get your gems from here because your first 10 pull is going to be with invites. Your second 10 pull is going to be off of your gems. You're going to use gems for that. That is complete RNG. And then the third 10 pull that you're going to get is going to give you one of the 3 main healers. So it's going to be Rowan, Hewen, or it's going to be Smokey. So let's go ahead, take a look at that. I'm going to do my 10 pull. Click on the Noble Tavern. And then here we go, all hero recruitment. Let's do our first 10 pull. Let's see who we get. So this is going to give me Cessia. You're going to see nice yellow line right there.
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Nice. Skip that. And then with Cessia, I typically will get Lucius. And I do like using him early on. I like the guy. I don't think a whole lot of people do, but I like the guy. All right, second 10 pull here. This is complete RNG.
May flowers blossom across this land.
And we did not do well on this one at all. So if you were going to re-roll, I would re-roll here. So characters that you want to look for when you re-roll: Odie, Thorin, Rowan. Those are going to be some characters that you're going to want. All right, let's go back. Let's do now our third 10 pull. Again, remember it uses gems. Let's see who we grab here. Remember, this one is guaranteed. Boom, there we go. Oh, and we got Hewin. I like Hewin. Hewin has a heal that heals the entire board. Smokey, he's a stationary healer, so wherever you put him, he stays. He doesn't move around the board. And then he has this continual heal over time, which is very nice as well. And then Rowan, I like Rowan as well. All of them are great healers, so any one of them I would continue with the game. But Rowan also has some additional support abilities as well. But look at, we got Odie here as well, which is absolutely awesome. So kind of a thing right here. So when the game launches, you're going to get 30 pulls in the first day. So you're going to get your first 10 pull. That's given in that 3.5 minutes. That second 10 pull, once you use your gems, you can play for another about 20 minutes, and that's going to get you your third 10 pull. So about 30 minutes in game, and you're going to be able to pull everybody that you can pull and get your guaranteed S-level characters, and then continue with the game. It's going to walk me through the wish list piece right here. All right, so let's jump back to my main account and talk about a few characters that will definitely do you well in the very beginning of the game to mid-game to late as well. Maybe some characters you want to keep an eye out if you do re-roll. All right, and we are back at the main account, so let's just take a look at a few characters that I feel you definitely want to keep an eye out for if you were going to re-roll. If I was re-rolling, I would definitely watch out for these ones here. Specifically, we got Thorin. He's amazing. He's a self-rezzing tank. That is absolutely awesome. I love self-rezzing tanks. I love self-healing tanks. He is pretty awesome, and he's been great ever since I unlocked him. The other one is Odie. Odie is a fantastic ranged damage dealer. Does a great job on the team. Definitely want to keep him in your roster as well. You'll probably use him quite a bit once you get him. Also, Rowan down here. Rowan is great healer. He's got some great support as well. So definitely keep an eye out for him. And then Vala. I love Vala. She's both a ranged as well as a melee damage dealer. You can see she's got two different forms there, which is pretty cool. So those are ones that I would definitely keep an eye on. There's some other great characters here as well. But again, in this game, it's not really needed. You get a lot of characters early on. You've got that event that's very, very cool. You get 30 pulls fairly quickly in the first 30 minutes of the game. And as you work through it, you're going to see the game flows pretty well. You're going to get quite a bit of resources, and it's going to move nicely. So there you go, everybody. That is what I had for you. That's the reroll guide. There's some characters there that I feel would definitely be worth it if I was going to reroll. Very curious on your thoughts. What do you think of the reroll process? What characters are you hoping to get? And I'm curious, are you going to reroll? All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.